as good as it is on Google. So this will be saved on my Google channel, and it'll be saved here on the website. So hopefully you guys can all watch it again if you want to. Kim is asking what list. So I sent out an email to everyone who signed up. Some of you may have gotten here through the link that I posted on Facebook, but if you signed up through the sign up link, you should have gotten an email yesterday just with a few instructions, and I actually think I posted them in the group, in the event as well. Just some instructions to write a list of things that you are creating in 2016. And then I asked people to make 2 copies of those lists, one to burn and one to keep and put away somewhere that you can come across it a few months from now. And then Terry actually had a really great idea that I can't believe I didn't think of, to take a picture of your list. And then that way you don't have to copy it or write it out twice. So if you haven't done that, you can still listen to the replay, or you can do that. You have a few minutes while I'm going to be talking to make your list. But really, you can come back to this meditation and do it anytime. This particular process, to only do the meditation once or twice if you feel like you really need to cement it again, or you didn't get what you needed the first time. And then burn your list to release all of that to the universe, and keep a copies, because it's amazing, but we can forget what we put down on our list. I had forgotten a lot of the things that I put down, and I was surprised to see how many things that were the smaller things that I actually manifested. I had about 25 things on my list, and I manifested all but one of them, and that was some dental work that I had wanted to have done, and I just kind of put that to the side and forgot about that. So let me see what time it is. It's 2 minutes after. I think I'll give people about 2 more minutes to log on and find where we are. And then I'm going to get started with, I have just a few tips, a little bit about manifesting, what I think is important for manifesting. And then I'm going to do some downloads and pull a few beliefs, and then we'll just jump into the meditation. And if you haven't worked with me before and you're unfamiliar with what a download is, so I use theta healing in combination with a few other modalities that I've kind of made into my own thing. And so I basically, for a download, I connect to Creator, or Source, or God, whatever word you like to use. I use the term Creator. And I ask that all of these beliefs and feelings that we will be talking about are actually downloaded into your subconscious mind. And so it's kind of like doing an affirmation a million times to where it gets into your subconscious. This happens instantly and permanently. So Nalani cannot hear anything. Is there anybody else that are people able to hear me right now? If you can hear me, if you could just let me know in the chat box that you can hear me before I go any further. And I'll wait a second. There's a few seconds delay. I'm just going to type in. Okay, good. So Nalani, hopefully you listen to this recording if you don't ever figure out how to get that sound working for you. I'm not sure what the problem is on your end, but it looks like pretty much everybody else can hear me, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue. Okay, so people are helping her troubleshoot. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here because I promised to keep this at about 45 minutes, which is always hard for me to stay to my timing. I just wanted to talk a little tiny bit about manifesting and what I feel like is the most important parts of manifesting. So pretty much all of you are probably familiar with the law of attraction, and I very much believe in the law of attraction, but I believe that our subconscious beliefs can be really blocking us from what we are trying to create in our life, and actually causing us to create the things that we don't want in our life. And I also have a belief in past lives, and I believe that we can have energetic oaths, vows, agreements, contracts that we have made in past lives that are really causing us to have blocks in this lifetime. A really simple example of that would be if you were, say, a nun or a monk in a past life and you made a vow of poverty, or even a vow of silence or a vow of chastity. Those things can be causing problems and blocks in you creating what you want in this life. If you want to have abundance, or you want to be able to speak out and speak your truth and say your opinions, if you've taken a vow of silence, that can cause you to have blocks in that area. And of course, we're completely unaware of that most of the time. So that's one thing that I clear for people using these spiritual healing methods that I use. And if you have a belief that you are not worthy of love, if you, a lot of our subconscious beliefs are created by the time we're 6 years old, because we are all in the theta brain state constantly, the time we're born till about the ages of 5 or 6. And that means that every experience that we are having, beliefs, is going directly to the mind and creating beliefs in our subconscious mind. And not only that, but our child experience of that. So you may see something really differently than what it actually is. You may have, like, a really good friend, a healer friend of mine, uses the example. If you are 4 years old and you're walking down the street and you pick up a dollar bill and you put it in your mouth, and your mother says, money's dirty, don't touch money, that can actually create a belief that money's dirty, or if you have money, your mother is mad at you. And that seems kind of dramatic for something small like that happening, but that is really one way that our beliefs get created. And if we had any kind of trauma as a young child, that can really, really create a lot of deep blocks and beliefs. So the first thing that I do with all of my clients is healing their blocks and beliefs. That's really super important. I believe that is actually the most important part of manifesting, because we are manifesting every part of our reality. And so if we want to manifest intentionally the positive things that we want in our life, it's important that our subconscious beliefs and feelings line up with that. So having negative beliefs is going to cause us to create the things that we don't want, and we're manifesting the things that we don't want. So that's the most important part to me. So how do you fix that? Well, you can work with a healer like myself. If you are aware of your own blocks and beliefs, one thing that I really like to recommend to clients is EFT tapping. If you're not familiar with that, you can send me a message and I can give you a couple links on where to find information about that. Theta healing works, in my opinion, works much, much faster and much deeper, and it allows the healer that you're working with to be able to see the blocks and beliefs that you may not be able to find in yourself. But I started with EFT, and I went a long way just with using that. And then gratitude. Gratitude is very important in raising our vibration. And I recommend keeping a gratitude journal and an evidence journal for when you're consciously manifesting, because things happen to us that we forget or we may not be aware of unless we're looking for them. If you have asked the universe to bring you more money, and what you have in your mind is, you want a well-paying job, or you want a lot of money in your bank account, but you find a dollar bill on the ground, that is actually a manifestation. You're bringing that in. In fact, I went for a walk yesterday and I found $10 on the ground, and I was like, wow, that is a brilliant manifestation. If you're trying to manifest for a specific car and you see that car everywhere, that's the universe bringing more of that energy into your surroundings, into your energy field. So just being aware of things like that can really build that manifesting muscle and really get you into that space where you realize how powerful you actually are. So that's the purpose, in my opinion, of an evidence journal. I believe it's important to manifest for the feeling that you want and to really be aware of what the feelings are that you want from your manifestations. For example, if you're manifesting for money, money is just a number in your bank account or a few pieces of paper. So really, what do you want to do with that money? Do you want to travel, buy a house, pay off bills? What are the feelings that those things give you? And that is really distilling what you want to manifest. So really, somebody asked me yesterday, can we manifest for feelings rather than things? And really, the feelings are really what we want out of all of our manifestations. So that's actually the most important thing to be aware of and to really consciously create in your life is the feelings that you're going for. You know, whether it's freedom. To me, money would mean freedom. I would want to travel more. And that's what it would bring me. It would give me a sense of security because all of my bills would be paid off. So that's really what I'm desiring, is the freedom and the security and all of those feelings. So being aware of that and putting those feelings into your manifestation creations. There's a woman, she's passed away now, but her name was Debbie Ford, and she coined a term feelingizations rather than visualizations, really getting into the feeling of what you want and supercharging your manifesting intentions with the feeling that you're wanting to create. And affirmations, I tend to do downloads rather than using affirmations personally a lot anymore. But I believe that writing your affirmations on your mirror and then actually saying them out loud to yourself is super, super, super powerful. And then that's something I do still. I used to say affirmations to myself, 100 times a day to get it cemented into my subconscious mind. But then I learned theta healing and I just download them now. But even being aware of what I'm creating in my life is really important. So I write things on my mirror and saying them out loud while you're looking at yourself. It's like it's getting all of your senses in one. And that's a really powerful way to do affirmations. Another really powerful way to do affirmations is to say them out loud while you are walking or exercising. Their physical movement along with speaking them out loud and then hearing them makes them even more powerful. And I used to go for a walk every day around this loop where I lived in Bend, Oregon, and I would say all of my affirmations out loud to myself. I would just kind of whisper them if somebody was walking by me, but and I would say them in the form, I am so grateful and thankful that, and I would start with things that were really true. I'm so grateful and thankful for my daughters and that they are healthy and happy. And then slowly I would go into the things that I was wanting to create. I'm so grateful and thankful that I had this beautiful love relationship or whatever it was that I was trying to create in that time. And by the end of my walk, it would be about a half hour long and I would be in such a good mood. So that's a really good way to do affirmations if that's something that you enjoy doing. And so, okay, I also wanted to touch on the fact that every moment that we are in is a reflection of the past moment. And so when we first start changing our attitudes and changing our vibration and changing our thoughts, to shift and for us to feel differently. And I was really going through this a couple of years ago. I was working so hard in changing my subconscious beliefs and my thought patterns, and my reality was not shifting, and I was getting really frustrated. And I came upon a YouTube video by a channeler named Bashar, I think his name is, and this particular video was all about don't respond to the echo. And that was a huge turning point for me, because I realized that I was continually responding to the echo of the past. And once I realized that, and I just started really focusing on being in gratitude in the moment, my reality shifted very quickly. And it's really kind of almost like the universe is giving us a chance to prove our trust and faith before all of that stuff really shows up in our reality. So just becoming aware that, each moment is just kind of a little bit better, but it's still a reflection of the past. And just being aware that your continued positive thoughts and gratitude can really shift your reality actually pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to check in on the comments real quick. A couple of people looks like they can't hear. This is being recorded, so you can come back to this. And I'm sorry if you can't hear. I'm just going to let them know that it's being recorded. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't used this format before, so I'm not even sure how to help people troubleshoot that. Hopefully by the next time I use Google Hangout on my website, I'll be able to help people help people troubleshoot a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to jump into doing some downloads, and then we'll get into the meditation. And this part I'm actually going to record with GarageBand, and I'm going to post the audio in my Facebook group. Okay. So if you've worked with me before, you may have had gotten a few of these downloads. Some of them I tuned in and did individually for this group. And then some of them are some things that I like to do with all of my clients when I first start working with people. So just be open to receiving these downloads. And I've set the intention that anyone listening to this recording will get all of the same healing that is happening live. So all you need to do is just be open to receiving these, and just mentally agree that you would like these things. Would you like to know what unconditional love feels like? Creator, download this for everyone. Would you like to know what it feels like to accept and receive a healing? Would you like to know what joy feels like? So just for your information, if you haven't worked with me before, I just want to mention that all of these downloads, the next one I'm going to say the full statement, and from there on out, you'll know. I'm just going to say what I'm downloading, and you'll know all of the things that it's composed of. So would you like to know what it feels like to be completely healthy with nothing wrong with you? That you are worthy and deserving of living this way? That it is safe for you to live this way? That you have permission to live this way, and you know how to? And then I ask that Creator identifies and removes any blocks or beliefs that are in the way of living this way. So Creator, download this for everyone. Thank you. So I won't be saying that full statement with each of these because that would just take a long time, and it's unnecessary. So I'm just going to name the belief and ask for it to be downloaded. What it feels like to be completely safe. Creator, download this. What it feels like to claim your power, step into your power, be safe in your power, and be permitted to step into your power. What it feels like to be worthy of God's love. What forgiveness feels like. What it feels like to be safe to forgive, to be completely forgiven, and to completely forgive. What it feels like to love completely and be completely loved. To know what trust feels like, to know who is trustworthy, who to trust, how to trust, when to trust, and to have a friend you totally trust. What it feels like to completely trust yourself. Creator, download this. What it feels like to completely keep a healing without giving any of it away. Okay, now I'd like to download that everyone knows the difference between their thoughts and other people's thoughts and feelings. And I have a few things now that I would like to actually pull. So this is similar to downloads. It's just removing these beliefs from your subconscious mind. So the first one is the belief that I have to be punished for mistakes in the past, including past life karma. So anywhere that anyone has ever lived this way, felt this way, or believed this way in any lifetime, anywhere this belief is in anyone's DNA, passed down through their ancestral line, say from your parents, grandparents, back, anywhere that anyone has ever made any oath, vow, agreement, or contract to live this way in this lifetime. Creator, mark all lessons for living this way downloaded and complete, and permanently and completely remove these beliefs across all time, dimension, space, and reality, in all directions of time, in all areas of our lives. Creator, change it. Thank you. Okay, the same thing. I'm not going to say that whole, all of that statement. I'm just going to go through the beliefs and pull them, but they will all be pulled the same way that I just did that one, through the ancestral beliefs, through past lives, all oath, vows, agreements, contracts, all of that stuff. So anywhere anyone has the belief that God is punishing me, Creator, change that. Thank you. Anywhere anyone has the belief that rich people are run by greed, we don't want to have that belief, because how can we become wealthy if we believe that everyone's wealthy? Everyone that's wealthy is run by greed. So Creator, let's change that for everyone. Thank you. Anywhere anyone has the belief that in order to succeed, you must have to step on other people's toes. Creator, let's change that for everyone. Thank you. Anywhere anyone has the belief that responsibility scares me, let's change that. Thank you. Anywhere anyone has the belief no one is there to help me, or that you have to do everything by yourself, or that you have to carry the burden of responsibility by yourself. Creator, let's change that for everyone. Any oath, vow, agreement, contract that anyone has ever made to have to carry the burden of responsibility by themselves, or do everything by themselves, that no one is there to help them. Creator, change that for everyone. Thank you. Okay. Anywhere that anyone is carrying the belief that it works for everyone else but me, anywhere anyone's had that experience, and so that's created that in their life, anywhere that's really actually a common belief to be passed down ancestrally. So let's clear that from the DNA, of course. Creator, change this for everyone. Thank you. Okay, so I want to do a few more downloads. Let's download for everyone. I know what I want. I know that I believe that I can have everything that I desire and more. Creator, download this for everyone. And let's download, I can see how abundant I already am. Let's download, I am honest with myself. Let's download, everything I have gone through in my life matters. Let's add a little bit to that. Everything I have gone through in my life is leading me exactly to the place I need to be. Could you download this for everyone? Okay. There's just a few more things I wanted to clear. So let's clear anywhere that anyone is carrying the belief I have to go through hard times to be wealthy, or I have to go through hard times to be happy, or I have to go through hard times or suffering in order to prove myself or to prove my worth and value. So anywhere that anyone has ever lived that way, felt that way, believed that way in any lifetime, anywhere that belief is in anyone's DNA, and any oath, vow, agreement, or contract anyone has ever made to have to live that way in this lifetime. Let's pull, cancel, delete across all time, dimension, space, reality, in all directions of time, in all areas of our lives. Creator, change this for everyone. Thank you. Okay. Anywhere that anyone has the belief that they have to save the world or they have to save their family, let's change that belief for everyone. All oath, vows, agreements, contracts, all of that stuff. Creator, change it. Thank you. Okay, and let's pull anywhere that anyone believes that life is supposed to be difficult or that you must suffer or struggle all of your life. Let's change that for everyone. Thank you. All right. One more belief, and then we'll be done with this part. It's easy. The suffering I have done does not count. I'm at, if I am abundant, if I am happy, if I have what I want, all of the suffering that I have done, or the suffering that my parents have done, or even the suffering in the world does not count. Suffering in general, struggle in general does not count or does not matter. Let's pull anywhere anyone's ever lived that way, felt that way, believed that way. All oath, vows, agreements, contracts, all that stuff. Creator, change it. Thank you. And let's download one more thing. There's enough abundance for everyone in the world, including me. All right. So I'm just going to check the chat. All right, looks like Nalani got it to work. Yay. Okay, thank you, Clyde. Okay, so I want to jump into the meditation part. But before I do that, I just want to mention that if you enjoy what we've done so far, and you feel like this work is something that you would like to explore further, you can always message me for finding out ways that we can work together one-on-one, or message me about the things I have going on. I have a few things going on that I'm going to be starting at the end of this month. And I have a New Year's special right now that's good through the weekend, 4 45-minute sessions for $444, all fours, because fours is just really the energy of completing your goals, and it's an angel number. And that's a really super good deal because a single 1 hour session with me is $397. So you get 4 45 45 minute ones for $444. So and that, just message me. And then the other thing I have going on right now is I'm in the middle of 2 7-week programs. There's quite a few people that are in those programs. One of them's wrapping up next week, and the other one's halfway through. And I course those programs that will include at least 7 hours of audio, because I'm combining from both. There'll be at least a workbook for each of those 7, and at least 5 like the one support you in your. I'm doing a right now, and it's February 1st. So James selling it at a more than 50% discount that it's going to be sold for. I'm selling it for just $97. And if I think I have 5 spots left. I had offered a 20-minute bonus session for the first few people that purchased this, and I have 5 of those left. So if you're on this webinar and you're interested in that, for the next 5 people that purchase that, I will give a 30-minute bonus session, which is actually worth more than the $97. So that's like basically a no-brainer if this is something that interests you. And then it's available for $97 for everyone up until January 15th. And if you do purchase it before January 6th, I'm doing a bonus session for the people in my group, but in both of those groups, just on a bunch of tips about manifesting. It'll be an hour long. It's January 6th, and anyone who purchases the program before that date can join that call live. So those are a couple really big bonuses if that is something that you are interested in. And you can actually go to purchase it from the website that you're on right now. If you look on the top bar, the black bar, you'll see welcome, about, blah, blah, blah. The button that says Manifesting Alchemist e-course pre-sale, that is where you would want to go to purchase that. And if you have any questions, you can always just message me. All right, so I wanted to get that out of the way before we got to the meditation. So then this meditation is going to be about 20 minutes long. And I'm going to ask you to find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Oh, it looks like I was cutting out, darn it, during the specials. And the specials are both, all of the stuff except for the bonus, the 30-minute bonus, I'm only going to talk about right here. So I'll say it again. For the next 5 people that purchase the pre-sale of the Manifesting Alchemist program for $97, I'm giving a 30-minute bonus session, which is actually worth more than $97. So that's a huge bonus. And there's also if you purchase it before January 6th, you can join the live call that I have on. It's just going to be all kinds of stuff about tips on manifesting that I'm doing for the 7-week programs that are live right now. If you purchase the program before then, you can join that live call. And that price will be good through January 15th. So, all right. Thank you, Margot, for posting that. And then the other thing I had was 4 45-minute sessions for $444. And that is posted in my Manifesting Magic with Theta Facebook group. So, and you can just message me here on the website or on Facebook if you're interested in learning more about that. So let's jump into the meditation. So I'm going to have you find, of course, if you're driving, you might want to just come back to this later and not even listen to the meditation part, because people oftentimes will fall asleep. So if you're driving, maybe pull over to the road or come back to this later, because this video will be recorded and it will be in this exact same place as soon as we're done. So find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, preferably with your feet flat on the ground. Unless you're really good at visualizing grounding, then you can just sit or lie down however you're comfortable. And we're in the meditation, we're going to be creating an energy ball. So I just want to talk about that first so that I don't have to give instructions during the meditation. So the way to create an energy ball that I feel is the best way is to just rub your hands together and then just push and pull and start to feel the ball. Like I can really feel it right about there. Sometimes it gets really big. So during the meditation, I'm going to have you do that. If you want to just visualize it, you can. I feel like it's a little bit more powerful and tangible when you actually use your hands to do that. And then I'm going to ask you to notice the color, and then you're going to be putting all of your manifestations into this energy ball. And so you might feel it get a little bit bigger as you do that. So I'm going to take you guys all up to the 7th plane and ask you to create your ball. So I just wanted to give those instructions before we get there. So go ahead and find a comfortable spot if you haven't already. All right. The first thing that we're going to do is to relax your body. So we're going to start with 3 deep breaths. And when you breathe in, imagine pink light coming into your body and filling every cell of your body. And when you breathe out, just release anything that is dark, negative, or toxic. Release it out of your lungs and out of your body. So take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release, breathing out all the air from your lungs. Take one more deep breath in, breathing in as far into your lungs as you can get. And breathe out, releasing all negativity, everything that's not serving you. And now I want you to imagine that your head begins very relaxed. The skin on your scalp is relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. Your chin and cheeks are relaxed. Your eyes and eyebrows are very relaxed. Your mouth and tongue are relaxed. Your neck and throat are relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Your spine is relaxed, and your body is feeling very heavy. Your chest and stomach are relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Your thighs are very relaxed. Your knees calves and shins are relaxed. Your feet are relaxed. Your whole entire body is very, very relaxed. Now I want you to imagine that you have roots, like the roots of a tree, growing out the bottoms of your feet. Take these roots down into the earth, down into the center of the earth, connecting with all of the infinite wealth, knowledge, and abundance that the earth holds. Go down all the way into the center of the earth, where you will connect with a warm, loving, nurturing light. Ask that light to travel up with you, traveling up through your roots, into your legs, and into your root chakra. Allow this energy to cleanse and open your root chakra so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, bright ruby red. Instilling in you the knowledge that you are safe to be in your body and safe to be on this planet. Move that energy up into your sacral chakra, allowing that energy to cleanse and open your sacral chakra so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, bright orange. Knowing that you are safe to be you. Up into your solar plexus, allowing that energy to cleanse and open your solar plexus so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, bright yellow, instilling in you the knowledge that you are an infinitely powerful creator. Move that energy up into your heart chakra, allowing that energy to cleanse and open your heart chakra so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, emerald green. Instilling in you the knowledge that you are always loved unconditionally. Move that energy into your throat chakra, allowing that energy to cleanse and open your throat chakra so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, turquoise blue. Instilling in you the knowledge that you are worthy, deserving, and safe to speak your truth. Move that energy up into your third eye chakra, opening your third eye chakra. Instilling in you the knowledge that you can trust your own inner voice, and inner guidance. Move that energy up into your crown, cleansing and opening your crown chakra so that it is perfectly wide open, perfectly spinning, brilliant, bright white. And you know that you are always 100% connected to the divine. Now I'd like you to imagine that above your head is a beautiful ball of light. You are in this ball of light. Take the time to notice what color it is. And now imagine going up, up in this ball of light, up past the Earth's atmosphere, into the universe, up to the edge of the universe. Now imagine going up above the universe. Imagine going into the light above the universe. It is a big, beautiful light. Imagine going up through that light, and you'll see another bright light, and another, and another. In fact, there are many bright lights. Keep going. Between the lights, there is a little bit of dark light, but this is just a layer before the next light, so keep going. Finally, there is a great, big, bright light. Go through it. When you go through it, you're going to see a dark energy, a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it. When you go into it, you see that it changes colors. You will see all kinds of shapes and colors. In the distance, there is a white, iridescent light. It is a white-blue color, like a pearl. Head for that light. As you get closer, you may see a mist of pink color. Keep going until you see it. This is the law of compassion, and it will push you into the seventh plane. You will see that the pearlescent light is in the shape of a rectangle, like a window. This window is the opening to the seventh plane. Go up to this window very slowly, and you're going to go through this window very slowly. First, your hands go in, then your arms, your head, your shoulders, your torso, your hips, legs, and feet go in. Go deep within it. See a deep, whitish glow go through your body. Feel this light go through your body. It's as if you can no longer feel the separation between your own body and the energy as you become part of all that is. It is from this place that the creator of all that is can do healings that will heal instantly, and that you can create in all aspects of your life. Now I'd like you to create your energy ball. This is your ball of creation. Rub your hands together and feel your ball of energy. Notice if you can tell what color it is. And now begin to put all of the things that you are creating into this ball. And you may feel the energy of the ball grow bigger. Whatever you see and whatever you feel is completely right for you in this moment. So take the time to put all of your creations into this ball, and I will pause for just a moment to allow you the time to do that. And when your creation ball feels complete, I want you to take that ball of energy and go to the edge of the seventh plane where you can look down into your life. And I want you to send this ball of creation down into your life and say to yourself, I have all of this in my life now. And so it is. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And watch as that ball of energy enters your life and creates all of your manifestations. See all of this as if it is in your life now. And when you are ready, I want you to imagine being showered by a shower of divine, unconditional love and light going from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. And you come back down into your body, going through all of the lights that you went through before. You begin to become aware of your surroundings and aware of your physical body. You feel refreshed and alive. You feel better than before. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Okay. This is the part that's weird for me, not having everybody here, because I can't see how that was for you guys. So if you have anything to share, just type it in the chat box. And this recording will be here. I think as soon as I end this hangout, I think it will just post it here. I also have the audio version of that, just in case anybody wants to just have that to listen to. I will send out the audio for everyone who registered via the sign up link. I will send out a link back to this video, and then I will send a link to the audio as well. So if there is any further way that I can support you guys in making this coming year the best year ever, be sure to let me know. You can message me on Facebook. If you're not in my group, I'd love to have you there, Manifesting Magic with Theta. I'll also include a link for everyone who signed up. I'll include a link to that Facebook group. You can always get a hold of me on my website, which you're on right now. And like I said, if you're interested in pre-ordering the program, the link is on this website, Manifesting Alchemist e-course pre-sale. So I think that covers everything. Thank you guys all for joining me. I've never done a webinar this way, so it's really, this is all new for me. I apologize for anybody that wasn't able to hear or had any problems. Hopefully by the next time I host a webinar this way, I'll have all of that stuff worked out. Thank you for bearing with me. And yes, if you have your list and you wrote it out on the piece of paper, take a picture of it if you only have one list, and then burn it and release it to the universe. Just what I like to do when I'm burning a list like that is I say that, I make a declaration that I have all of this in my life now. It is mine, this or something better. That's something I didn't mention before that I'd like to do with manifesting. I always declare this or something better in order to give the universe, the opportunity to bring me something better than I can even imagine. So I say this or something better is in my life now. I always like to say thank you. I use the term creator, whatever word you use. And then I release it by burning it. So make the declaration that you have this now, give thanks, and burn it. And let me know what happens for you guys. When I did this last year, things started showing up for me pretty quickly. So I would love to keep in touch and hear what happens for you guys. So thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. It looks like there was quite a few people on. So thank you. I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.